Hello, Foxfires. How are we doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. I just felt like drawing today. So I was like, you know what? Might as well turn the stream on. Stream a little bit before we do our Weeb Wednesday tonight. A little bit of art stream. Hopefully that's okay with you guys. Also welcome in Neo, hello Rocks, hello Realities, thank you for the subby for 29 months. Welcome to Solba Springs with some classic Lily Poppies. Welcome in Fox, welcome in Shimigami. Who else I see in here? Welcome in Cheesy, hello. Understandable. We're not gonna say no to art, are we? Art! Limmy, welcome in, and Dr. Stone. It's true, and Dr. Stone today. We're gonna be doing our Weeb Wednesday tonight at 6 p.m. But yeah, I've been kind of drawing all morning, and then I was like, yeah, I think I like where this is going. So I was like, you know what, I might as well turn on the stream and hang out for a couple hours just before Weeb Wednesday. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And then I guess what I'm drawing, I'm giving Kayn the Riftbound card art that he deserves. Hello, big boy. Welcome in. Yeah, I really wanted to have a full art of Kayn because I've been so sad with the Riftbound releases. Welcome in, Neve. I've been so sad with the Riftbound releases because like this set, I guess I have Ari. I wouldn't say she's like my #1 champion to play or anything. I do like her design, but you know, she's like not one of my top champions, you know, she's up there. She's not a top champion. And then it was like, next set, there wasn't really anybody. I mean, I guess I like Azir because he's kind of bird-like and he's an emperor, but again, not top champion. and then the set after that, there wasn't anybody in. And then the set after that, I was like, there's still nobody that I care about. Well, time to draw Kayn. That was my logic. Also, oh yeah, welcome in, fake boy. You just got that checking in. So yeah, I was like, you know what? We're gonna give Kayn a full art card. So it's not like I guess like a legend card. I think that's what I really want as a legend card. But I was like, this way I can draw like a nice picture of Kayn. And then I could always print it off and then use it as a proxy card if I ever build a deck with Kayn in it. I just want a Kayn card. So it's not like a legend card. It's just gonna be like a base Kayn card. So. Oh yeah, I hope everything went well with the doctors. Yes, so I did have my hospital appointment on Monday and everything was okay. I have another appointment on December 5th? 4th, 5th? I don't remember, and I can't see my calendar from here. One of those days, I think it's a Thursday, whatever the Thursday is, to do kind of one little follow-up thing, but it's no bad news, which is good news. So yeah, most excellent news, the best news that I could get, so. Yeah, we take the good news, so. No bad news is good news. Oh, also, I've been using my tour box too. So you guys got me the tour box with the goal. Wolves got me. But yes, you guys donated, and I've been messing around with it. It's still, I'm very new still to using it and kind of finding my hotkeys, so I still feel really kind of noob-ish. I feel like I'm really slow. I'm like, how do I control T? Which one is my control button? Which one is my shift button? And trying to figure out all that stuff. Even yeah, like the zoom and stuff. I'm not like fully comfortable yet using it, but I'm getting used to it. So I figure, you know, give it some time. I might have to maybe do some changes around, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It does feel like it'll be really, really good and useful, so. Also, I'm very excited to draw Kayn. I have not drawn Kayn in a very long time. So I hope I still do him justice. The first is a Monday? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wait, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, so it's the 4th, I think. I think it's the 4th then. I'm like, I don't know, I'll figure out when it gets closer. Soon Lily will be speed. I hope so. I hope so. Also, I noticed like with Riftbound, a lot of the times, like the card arts aren't always like 100% accurate to the design. And they're always very like artistic feeling, so I'm gonna have to try to channel some of that maybe. Maybe I try to do like more painterly style. Thank you for the head pass. Thank you, thank you. I also like this person's art that they did of Kayn up here. They did like a 2x KO style Kayn. Looks really good. Also, it took everything, it's, well, still taking everything in my power to draw base Kayn and not Snow Moon Kayn. Snow Moon Kayn is my favorite Kayn, and I want to draw a card for that so bad, but I'm like, I should draw base Kayn first, and then if I want to do an alt art version of him, then we can do Snow Moon. It's a Lily stream on a Wednesday. Welcome in, Yugen. How you doing? Hello, hello. Yeah, alt art, exactly. Exactly. Well, we got to start with the base, and then we move up to alt art, fake boy, right? Right? You got to start with the start with the original first. You got to create the original, and then we move up. Time's been weird recently. Oh no, what's been going on with you? You get it? It sounds reasonable still. We start baby steps. Baby steps. Ah! It's a Pepe! Dodge him! Dodge him quick! Duck Lily! And check in. One extra for good luck from Fake Boy. Will we give the man his pepperoni? A little bit of pepperoni. Somewhere in there. There you go. I know, Kayn doesn't have it. Does he have it on the other side? I know the corruption like covers it on the one side. I think he does have one on the other side. Yeah, he does. At least in the Wild Rift model, he does. Where is it? What's happening here? Calm yourself with the ducks. What? That's chickens. Yeah, he does it in this version. He's got the peps. Oh, also, when I was looking for Kayn references, remember how I talked about how I got a Kayn commission done for like a chibi keychain from my friend? I found it when I was looking for Kayn references when I was randomly Googling art. Boom! Isn't he cute? So I have this as a keychain. I have a couple of them. Isn't it so good? I love him so much. It was just like I was just browsing like pictures on Pinterest, and then it was like boom, reference when I was looking for Kayn stuff, and I was like, wait a minute, that's my commission. But yeah, it's really good, right? Yeah, Rin did an amazing job. Our foul fortuitous, yes. Because I was like, oh, I wanted to show you guys, but I was like, oh, I don't think I have like the art file like on this PC. I think it's like in a backup somewhere. And then I was like, oh, like, I don't even know where I can run and grab one of the keychains that's convenient. And then today, boom, I found it as a reference. Hello, Blaze. How's it going? Pretty good. How are you doing? We are working away on some Kayn art today. It's never occurred to me to do that, to like commission like champions of like fan art characters. Is that what you mean? So my friend was specifically wanting to run a commission thing where they wanted to make more charm products for conventions and stuff like that. And they were looking for people that were willing to like commission like popular fan art characters in exchange for like a cheaper price on the commission and getting like a free keychain in the process. So like when the charms were all made, they would mail out a keychain to me as well. And I was like, heck yeah, absolutely. So yeah, then I got Kayn done. Going decent today. How's the foot? Hopefully your foot's feeling a little better. I know it's gonna take a long time to recover, but. Ooh, I like the hair. It's something I dread attempting to draw. Thank you. Yeah, I actually really love drawing hair. Kayn here was a little bit difficult because he has this kind of weird duck butt hair. That's how I'm gonna describe it. Where's the? He's got hair that looks like the back end of a duck. Do you see it? Do you see it? Like this is the little feather booty of the butt. And then you got your duck. Right? He's got duck butt hair. And I you know, I love him. I like his hair for the most part. But the duck butt hair is really annoying to draw. And it's very conflicting to draw. And especially, it was very difficult in this top down kind of head angle thing. And I was like really struggling on the butt hair. And I was like, you know, let's go for it. Like, I feel like I wanted the art piece to be maybe less anime and a little bit more painterly realistic and artistic. And I felt like the duck butt hair might have been a little bit too cartoony for what kind of, what I was feeling like I wanted to go for in the end. So I kind of went with like just like a messy short style, like up here, right? And then with the braid as well. And then yeah, I wanted like this long hair just because I think it looks good. The long wisps and stuff. Because his hair is like long. He has like really, really long hair. It's a big like braid. So I was like, well then like naturally we'd have like these long falling pieces and stuff, and then have like maybe the shorter spiky hair kind of at the top. So yeah, real messy mullet, exactly. Oh, you and music seem close to the same level. Okay, I will turn it down. Thank you, Blaze. It's probably because I'm doing art, so it's hard to be right up close to my mic. So I'll turn it down just a little bit. Let me know how that is. Fill me up. Oh, I also feel like different days and DS2 is throwing me off thinking it was 4 hours later than it is, you kid. Yeah, that'll happen. The daylight savings can really put a wrench in your whole week, can't it? Oh, also Kez, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I was in the middle of a story, so I'm catching up on some messages. Oh, pizza run, Blaze. Heck yeah. About commissioning. Oh, to make charms for friends. Absolutely. As long as like you have permission like from the artist to like make the merchandise. And like I think for some artists too, like there'll be like kind of a difference between making the merchandise as like personal, like just for yourself, you're not selling it, giving it away to like to friends or something like that is like different than like doing merch for like selling like commercial use and stuff. But yeah, absolutely. Is Mom Pup? Welcome in, Mom Pup. It seems good. Okay, good, good. One must simply eat their microphone. I know. I got. I know. Why does it look like at midnight at 6 p.m.? I know. It is almost 4 p.m. And it's already dark out, I would say. It's dusky. It's dusk. Feel the dusk in the air. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. You're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Kind of like these plates, and then the muscle. And I think here. Oh, I gotta draw his tattoo on the other side. Don't forget that, Lily. His shadow assassin side. Oh, look at this man. Look at this man! I just want to draw this version. I just want to draw this version. He's so cool. One day, we'll do the snow moon. If this goes well, we'll draw a snow moon. Oh no, it is midnight for you, Neo. I work in 7 hours. Shouldn't you be sleeping then, Neo? Oh, foot doing all right. Seemed to hit a plateau on healing though. There's certain spots that seem to still have little sharp pains. Oh no. So need to decide if I should go back in to get a second x-ray done now that I can put weight on it and get looked at someone more skilled in looking for x-rays for hairline fractures. Oh no. But then other than that, it seems fine. I hope it does well. I do hope it heals. I know sometimes like there may not be like a fracture too, but it just still feels like it as well. I know like when I had like my knuckle had problems with it, and like I swear it was fractured because it was like black and blue and swollen for like so long. So I went in, they did x-rays, and then there wasn't anything wrong with it. But boy, did it feel like it was broken for like 8 months. I know that doesn't make it feel better for you, Blaze. But it did get better eventually. Oh, actually, one thing that did help it get better, and I don't know if it'll be something that like maybe you can find that maybe it could help, but I went to like a hand specialist and they did like so they said that there was basically a lot of like scar tissue buildup and stuff from the injury. So they had like it was kind of like getting like an ultrasound. It was like gel and like a wand. And they say that it helps like break up the scar tissue from the injury, and then like it helps it heal again. And that actually did help me. So I know it's gonna be like a totally different injury and stuff like that, but hopefully maybe like even if it's not fractured or something, they might be able to find like a specialist or something. They can get something like that. I was like, I had no idea like that was even like a healing treatment option. It was like this ultrasound thing, and they like blasted it with waves and broke up scar tissue apparently. So hopefully there'll be some other random treatment that somebody will be able to get to help you out. This is fine. See, I keep like pressing the wrong buttons on my thing here. I'm like, this button, no, this button, no, this button. And I'm like, how do I get back to my pen now? Okay, this button. Possible for built up scar tissue. I have a spot on where most damage was done that's still pretty swollen. Yeah, that was like my from like my impact too. It was just like a giant goose egg. And then that's what they did. They like used a little wand to try to like break it up, and then they put like a putty thing over my my hand, and then like I had to bandage this like little, it looked like a little Play-Doh thing on top of my knuckle, and then it was supposed to like squish it down. Never weighed down. I need a other angle of Kayn here. Make a shit, need a yo-yo. I know you want some more. See, it is like in his splash art, it his like pauldron thing is very large. I'm kind of toning it down a lot. Let's put aside this instinct that never lies between our eyes. I think that looks okay. I just didn't want to cover up the scythe here much because I kind of want, oh, my head's in the way. My big fat head's in the way. I just didn't want to cover up the scythe too much because I wanted to kind of, it was very hard to get like a pose where I could get both Kayn and kind of like Rost here. And I didn't want to like cover up the scythe too much. Maybe I'm just gonna have to. You know, let's try working on Rost, maybe. Open flame, now destiny's calling out your name. Man, there was a time where like I could just draw Rost straight from memory and get it 100% right. It is not that time anymore. It is no longer that time. Apparently the main spot too just happens to be a spot that I guess needs to have weight on it to get a proper x-ray. Oh no. Ugh, according to the doctor, no. Yeah, hopefully then, yeah, if you can put more weight on it now at least, then maybe you can get a better x-ray. We're all rooting for you, Blaze. Hope you can get some good treatment. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. Sorry, I just found cute fan art. Look at this. That's not the art. No, I want this one. Look it. It's Kayn the Fury, his pupper. It's so cute. Kayn the Fury. He's got his little pupper. Pupper. Neferi's a good pupper. Neferi is a darkened dog. So Kayn is like half darkened. Rost is the darken. And Neferi is a darkened blade that was picked up by a dog. Where is this like the best I got for Rost? I'm trying to find like a nice. You know, it'd be great if I had Wild Rift on my phone and I could just bring up the model. I think my phone is too old to run Wild Rift. Let me Google Kayn Scythe. Let's see what we can get. Oh, that's better. That's better. Oh, the duck butt. Excellent. That can stay. That beauty can stay. Now I'm going to mirror Rost and hope that he's not asymmetrical. I'm pretty sure he's the same on the other side as he is this side, and I'm just gonna pray. You know, I never thought about Rost's eye. Does Rost have two eyes, or is it just one that goes through the middle of the scythe? I never thought about this before. Is he just one eye or is it two eyes and he's like a bird? Do you guys know what I mean? Like, does he have, also Prince Draconis, welcome in. And Aqua, welcome in. Hello, hello. Is he like, you know, if you were to look at Ross, like, head on, would he have, like, two eyeballs like this? Let me do it for you. This is the head angle. This is the front angle of Ross. Or is he just like, is he like more like this is the front or whatever, and it's just like one eye, like that. Do you know what I mean? And he's just like one eye that's like in the middle. I like to think he's this version now. This is my headcanon of Ross. When you look at him, he's like a bird looking from the front. Have you guys seen like a bird from the front angle? This is a perfect, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Drawing birds from the front view. I think this is Chicken Thoughts art down here, and then I think this is like Potato Tato, is that their name? I know both of these artists, I follow both of these bird artists. But I imagine that's what Ross looks like, this Chicken's Thoughts one. Drawing birds from the front angle. A most glorious. My God, this looks amazing! Thank you! This is my boy, Aqua. This is my boy. His name is Kayn from League of Legends. I don't know if you're a League of Legends fan. But he's my favorite champion. And he got a card in Riftbound, which did make me very excited that he had a card at least. And then I was like, oh, does that mean that I can pull like a full art Kayn? And I was really excited and hopeful for that. No. He's just a regular card. Just a regular man. So to counter that, I was like, I want to draw a full art Kayn version, and then maybe I can print it off myself and then use it. I know, hope dashed. Oh, you've only played it once, but you played it once. That means you could play it again. Means you could play it again. I will infect everyone. Okay, I'm gonna call this Rust. He got good taste, thank you. I do like my boy. I really like, well, I love all the Darken boys. With, I guess, Aatrox being my least favorite, but he is sassy too. I do like him too. But yeah, my favorites are Varus and Kayn for sure. Varus used to be my favorite, and then Kayn came out, and I was like, well, now I got two boys on top. And now I have Zahen. I got 3 Darken boys now. I still yet to play Zahen. I want to. I'm gonna try to get this made into a physical card. I'm thinking about it, Blaze. So I actually have been looking into metal proxy cards. So it's like you get aluminum and you sublimate like the art onto the aluminum card. So it's like a fancy metal card proxy thing. And I was like, ooh, that'd be really cool. But the problem is, like, you can get so many business card sized metal sublimation proxy or blanks. You can get so many business card ones, but a business card is not the same size as a playing card. Playing card is specifically, well, half of whatever this is. You guys can't see it. I think it's like, it's 3.5 inches by 2.5 inches is a like player poker card, right? And And I cannot find anyone that does sublimation blanks in that size. I've been having a heck of a time trying to find one. I found a supplier who would be willing to do custom size, so 2.5 by 3.5. But they were gonna charge it was gonna be about, like, with shipping, $60 for 20 of them. And I'm like, that's a lot more than kind of what I was expecting it to be. I think it was like 60 divided by 20. Yeah. Oh, I think it was more than that. It might have been 7. Oh, no, it was 60. It was 60. So it's like still $3 for a blank. And I was like, that's still more than what I was expecting it to cost, because, like, you can get, like, the metal business card ones, and you can get, like, 100 of them for, like, $20. So I've contacted some, like, family members in Taiwan, and they're gonna try looking around and see if they can find a place that sells something like that, or can do, like, the custom size, and see, like, kind of what they can do for, like, a price. But yeah, it was just more than I was expecting. I was like, I could fall back to this place, like, if family members say, like, no, we can't find anyone to do it, then, you know, I can still go. BlockFi worked. Sorry. We're still trying to figure out why BlockFi is broken. I think we might have figured it out. I think we might just have to do a patch, and then hopefully BlockFi will work. But yes, so if they can't find anything, maybe I'll suck it up and I'll still get it. Because I really wanted to get that new Ari art card as a proxy as well, or just like a collector's piece, because I know I will not be able to afford to buy the actual physical card. So I was like, well, I'll have my own version of it for my personal collection. Also, I was scrolling through suggestions, wanted to say your avatar is cute. Have a great day. Oh, thank you. Mothman ate my butt. That's a lovely name. That's a heck of a name. I love it. But yes, thank you. I made my model myself, so I appreciate it. When in doubt, make your own. I don't know how to cut metal. That would be the hard part. So getting a manufacturer to do it would probably still be better, because I don't know how to cut sheet metal. Can you get them in a much larger size and print multiple in one pass and cut them apart? So I did find a place. So the place I was looking at, they sold larger metal sheets for doing stuff like, you know, like, I think it's called Displate, right? Is like the company that makes, like, puts anime art, like, on sheets of aluminum, right? It was like they sold blanks for doing stuff like that, right? So it's like, technically I could get, like, 9 cards, like, on the sheet that they sold. But then I would have to get them die cut out, corners rounded, and then edges, like, smoothed and stuff, right, too, I think. So again, that's also a ton of work that I don't know how to, and I'm like, it's probably just easier to find a manufacturer that can just make the size and dimensions that you want. The only thing is, like, you're gonna have to try to, like, find stuff through, like, Alibaba, AliExpress, stuff like that, right? And when I don't speak Chinese very well, it makes it very difficult. So that's why I was like, family help. Yeah, of course. Such a good username. I love it. Oh, you meant for the Ari one. Oh, yeah. Here, make my own for the Ari one. Yes. Hold on. I'll show the Ari art. Spirit Forge Ari. Oh, it's so beautiful. So this is the card art that's coming out for Ari in the new Riftbound set. Look how gorgeous this is. I want this card so bad. It is absolutely my chase card for the set. I know I won't get it. I know I won't hit it, but it's beautiful and I want it so bad. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of money, cause, like, the other Ari, I feel like people liked, but there hasn't been the reaction for that one as there is for this one right now. Right, so this is the current Ari one, which my local card shop actually pulled one autographed. I want it. except I think it's like $1,600. It might be even more at this point now. And I'm like, well, I can't afford that. So this one is probably gonna be also very expensive, which I'm just accepting my fate. I'm not going to own it. You know, it's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna be able to afford this card. So that's why I was like, well, maybe I'll just make my own unofficial version that I can just have and look at that it's pretty, you know? I'm valid, right? I can't afford $1,000 card. So I make my own cards. It's beautiful though. I really, really want it. Ooh, display a wish to get a certain Foxmon's art on one in the future. Ooh. Yeah, one of very few characters I'm aware of. She's so pretty. It's so pretty. The artist also just posted like the full rendered art version of it and like their sketch and everything for it too. It's beautiful. Actually, I could post that. I think because Valtzy posted it this morning in our card chat. Let me see if I can find it. Yes. Muju Monster is the artist. I'll post it in chat. So if you want to see like the full beautiful version, it's right there. Yeah, aluminum metal for the card. Yes, so for how sublimation blanks work, a lot of people just use aluminum because it's lightweight and cheap, right? But the sublimation blanks have to have a coating on them. So they put like basically like plastic over top of the front and back side. I want it to be double-sided sublimation blank so that I can put the back card art on the back of the card as well too. So I wanted it double-sided sublimation. And then, yeah, so like the sublimation is like a coating, plastic coating they put on top of the metal so that when you use the sublimation ink, you can press into that coating layer and then it absorbs the ink and is imprinted onto the metal, essentially. So it also has to have like a special coating on it. If you'd like, I can check the place I order my metal for stuff, to see if they've got anything. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if it's something you think you can find, I can find the link to basically what I was looking for, and that might help. AliExpress. So this is the blanks that I found, or what they linked me to be like, hey, this is like what you can get. So you can kind of see like what I was like looking at. And I really wanted it in the pearl white is what I was looking for. So it had kind of like that glittery, shimmery to it. but the white would still make the colors come across very crisp and accurate. So yeah, just basically I like sent that to family and be like, hey, can you find this for me in this dimension cheaper? Welcome in, Kenless. How you doing? Speaking about the sizes, appears the card makers probably cut them to final size in hour. Yeah, like I know like the business cards are too skinny. So it's like even though like if the business cards were too big, you could like buy them and then like cut them to the proper size, but unfortunately they're too small. Yeah, I cut them in-house. And that's why I figure I'm like if they make the business cards in that size, they probably can cut it in a different size. Like it's probably just a laser cutter. So doing okay currently. Hard for me to see and read. Oh no, what happened? What happened? What happened? Hopefully not like anything long term. Also, Fox, thank you for the subby for 44 heckin' months. Welcome to Silver Springs. How are you doing? Then we said, yo, we love seeing Leela art in the world. Big heckin' cheers all around. I'm so blessed and grateful to be here as much as I can. Spoiler! Big thanks to come next year for you, Aqua, and the one and only Kami Oshi, which I might need your help once again, like last year. Of course! Happy to help where I can. Also, welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I hope it's something that will be able to be cleared up, Kenless. So I think the ones they quoted me were 1 mil thick, but I'd be okay being thinner. I think like half mil to 1 mil is probably fine. Somewhere in there. I'll visit the eye doctor for a checkup and they put stuff in my eyes. Oh no, it'll be a few hours. Oh, I know what you had, Kenless. Yes, the dilation drops. They make you feel all weird. You're like, I can't see. Hopefully it's dark enough that it doesn't hurt as bad. When you get it done in the summer and the sun is blinding, it's like, ah, my eyes, they're being scorched. Also, hope and pray you're feeling better and doing well from the past few weeks and one. Yes, yes. The hospital trip went well. I was explaining this a little bit earlier. Hospital trip went well, so there's nothing. The thing that they were like checking for and stuff didn't show any signs of. So that's the good news. Happy good news. I just have another appointment on the Thursday. I think it's next Thursday, right? I should really figure out what this is. Yes, the 4th. Next Thursday, the 4th. Have another appointment then. And then hopefully after that one, small recovery, and we'll be back in business. So. 1 millimeter aluminum? That can be cut with scissors. No. That's why they would have to like laser cut it, right? But yeah, I'd be down like half mil to like 1 mil. I don't really know what people use. Like, what is a card? How thick is a playing card? How thick is a poker card? 2 to 3 mil. Okay, so even like a half mil would be, yeah, still double the thickness. Poker cards, though, are pretty thin. I think having something thicker would be better, you know, like something that won't like bend. I wonder how thick is the Mew metal card? I just looked over at it. I have one. I can go look and measure it. Wait, you have cut it? You have cut 1 mil aluminum with scissors? But I would want them all to be like uniform and like nice too, so. You know? Oh, I feel so clunky still trying to use this thing. Also, who's that? Natsume-san! Welcome in. How you doing? 3 mil still possible? But better with laser, like you said. Yeah, or a metal brake. Or like the die cut machines, right? I think that's how they cut like cards, right? Isn't it? Like they put like metal dies and then they like punch, right? But I'm like, it probably exists as a thing, right? Tonight. Oh yes, and we also finished up Apothecary Diaries, so we're starting Dr. Stone today. Speaking of the Apothecary Diaries song, reminded me. Yeah, like a big metal stamp thingy, exactly, Neo. So I was like, I could buy something like that, like get something like that and punch the aluminum out of the big sheets. But like I said, I'm sure that like there's manufacturers that just sell these blanks and could just make it to the size that you need or want. So I'm surviving. Who is this boy? This is my boy. This is Kayn from League of Legends. The one and the only, the love of my life. Also, Floof, thank you for the Floof. Yeah, this be Kayn. He's my one and only true boy. What Thancred is to DM is what Kayn is to me. Understood. That made it crystal clear, didn't it? Who is that? Oz, welcome in. How you doing? We all have a special little blorbo. Would 0.7 mil be too thick? No, I think that would be fine. Wait, does that also mean you like them in the same conditions? What are the conditions that DM has on Thancred? Is that they're dead and bleeding and trauma filled? Battered, beaten, bloody, and bruised? How did I know that? Is that the stipulation? I mean, I sure. I feel like that is a normal state of Kayn, to be fair. Battered, beaten, bloody, and bruised. That is a pretty standard Kayn scenario. Look, I like my men full of trauma. Kayn is full of trauma. Noted. Noted. DM likes the scrungly old uncle drunk men. I like trauma men. So Kayn's story is he was a child soldier of Noxus, and he was sent to Ionia in the war to be a distraction and die for a thing that was actually like he was just like sent off to just die as a distraction, essentially, like all these kids. And they're like, don't care about them at all. He was like orphaned, made into a child soldier. And then when he was in Ionia, cannon fodder. He was literally cannon fodder. And then when he was like in Ionia, he ended up picking up a farm scythe from the farms in Ionia and then used that to keep himself alive. And yeah, he survived and murdered a bunch of people there. And then Zed came by and was like, huh, you did all this? Okay, you're gonna be my protege. So yeah, Zed picked him up and was like, I'm going to start training you in the ways of the shadows, Order of Shadows. And yeah, and then one day there was, so he like grew up in secret society ninja. And then secret society ninja, and then Zed was like, hey, there's a really important weapon that Noxus had from, I guess, Ionia, because of kind of the other stuff. We weren't sure if like Ross was from Ionia or not, so I assume it was in Ionia and then Noxus stole it. And so then Zed's like, hey, we got to get this back. It's strong. We don't want our enemies to have a strong weapon. So sent Kayn and Nukuri. People are gonna be like, who the heck is Nukuri? Sent Kayn and Nukuri off to get the weapon back, essentially, from Noxus. And in doing so, the weapon started calling out to Nukuri, I believe, first. And Nukuri tried to pick up the weapon and exploded. He exploded. He was like one of Kayn's peers. It's a poof, kaboom. Basically wasn't strong enough of a host for Rost. So Nukuri went boom. And then Kayn is like, well, I'm stuck here. I guess I better pick up the weapon. Because that's my option now. I'm outnumbered, blah, blah, blah. Picks up Rost. And then Ross is like, excellent, your body is fit for me. But then Kayn is like, nah, you're gonna bend to my will. And so then the two of them started arguing and over being host of this body. And so that's why Kayn is like half darkened and still half himself. It's just because like Kayn is like strong enough that he's like fighting back the Darken, I guess. And then yeah, he took the weapon back to Zed, his papa, and was like, I did it, papa. And then yeah, now he just works for Zed, I guess, currently. But the lore part of it is that like he either loses the battle, so like in the game you get to pick two forms for Kayn. One is which is the Shadow Assassin, and then the other is Rost. So either Kayn is too weak, loses the battle against the Darken, and Rost gains full control over the body and becomes his full Darken self. Or there's the Shadow Assassin side, which means that Kayn is able to bend the Darken to his own will, and unlocking like his full Shadow Assassin potential. And I believe in that timeline is he kills his own master, so Zed, to gain the powers of the Shadow Assassin. Ta-da! Kayn lore. It's two men become spaghetti to form one man again. I don't know. That feels more Varusy. Also confirmed Lily likes edgy bullies. We watched Ascendance of a Bookworm and she immediately picked out Sylvester. Sylvester was so Kayn-coded. He was so Kayn-coded. Look at him. Hold on. Sylvester. I really liked, I don't know if any of you guys know Ascendance of a Bookworm. It was really good. He's Kayn-coded. Hold on, let me find a... It's kind of blurry, but here's what he looks like. He's Kayn-coded. Look at him. What is it? Wait. Where's the Kayn? Where's the Kayn? Corporate asks you to find the difference between these two photos. They're the same photo. They got aluminum sheets, 0.7 mil smallest thickness, but still run in the same issue of it only being 1 foot by 2 foot and not in the white coating. Yeah, it's so hard to find something. I hope it's getting another anime season. I really liked how it ended. Shocker. After you find out I really like Sylvester. Shocker. Yeah, no, he's cute. He's cute. And he's very, like, Kayn's personality, too, is very, he's very rough, and mysterious and kind of like, I guess rugged on the outside, but on the inside, he's a little bit of a softie. He definitely is a little bit of a softie. He likes his Master Zed. He's happy that he finally has like a home and a family, you know? And I'm like, I do like that. I like my men like toasted marshmallows. They're like burnt and crispy on the outside and then soft and gooey in the middle. My marshmallow men. Yeah, shocking. I'm glad you've seen it, Neo. It was a really good series. Pichup kept saying, so Pichup was reading the light novel for Ascendance of a Bookworm, and then it kept being like, you are such a mine. You're so much like this main character. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? So eventually they got me to watch the anime, and we just watched it recently in the last couple weeks. And I'm like, okay, I can't even say anything. I am a little bit like the main character. I'm weak, I'm frail, I faint frequently. I also get really excited about things and go real ham on things. And I don't think things all the way through. It's very Lily-coded. Woof and mysterious. Also, congrats on the watch streak, guys. Stay puffed. Yeah, I do love my... my marshmallow men. I also so-called the ending of Ascendance of a Bookworm is all I will say. I was like, I was right at the end. I don't know if I want to do, he kind of... Also, Free Reign is coming out soon. I think Free Reign's right next season. And I think I would assume Link Click might have an announcement soon, because I know last season came out in January too. And they have been running some teasers and stuff like that, so I was like, ooh, maybe. Link Click would be pretty awesome. I might be driving over Walmart. Don't mind me. Drive safe, Oz. That's your main weight one? I know. Link Click is so good. Again, more trauma. Trauma boys. How goes the stream? Welcome in, Jade Darkfire. Going good, going well. I'm working on doing a art for Kayn, which is my favorite champion in League of Legends. He got a card in Riftbound, but it's just like a normal card. It's not like a fancy card. And I'm like, Kayn deserves a fancy card, Riot. So I'm fixing it. Yeah, fancy card. Just want my boy to have a fancy card. I hate the perspective I did on this Rast in order to get him in. It's so hard to draw. It's okay. I don't know how to believe I was the queen that I meant to be. Both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. Called a problem child, 'cause I got too wild. Going up, up, up is on, yeah. Gonna be golden. Up, up is on. Oh, that's why I feel like it's so wrong. It's because this is in the wrong spot. It's been so long since I've drawn my boy. Me. Hydration, thank you. Crazy they won awards? Link Click did? Link Click won awards? Enough procrastination. Sleep time. Good luck with the cards. Thank you, Neo. Sweet dreams to you. I should keep track of the time as well. Be golden. Oh, I'm done hiding. Now I'm shining like born to be. True or wrong, I'm a fake fan. Who is this Lily? Keep using the wrong buttons. I should have done blocking for this. Maybe that would help me out better. That's a lot of chickens. Is this guy on your desk mat? Yes. Yes, this is my desk mat. If you've seen my desk mat, I do have a Kayn desk mat. You are correct. Buffin! Wait a minute! Step. What? Wait, is that 100? Look at your card! What the heck, Puffin? Is that 100? What the heck? Thank you, Puffin. The card was all just red. What a recruitment. You are in charge of Solba Springs recruitment now. What the heck? Now, Puffin, you have to look after all of those employees, okay? Hate to tell ya, they're your responsibility now. Thank you, Puffin. Not a Puffin. Not a Puffin. Oh, thank you so much. That is huge. 100 bomb. What the heck? I am blown away. Thank you. I feel like I need to show my thanks more. I'm like, what can I do but say thank you? Thank you so much. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome in. Oh my goodness. I am shook. Shook it. Ugh. I'm still. Admir got a subby. Also, welcome in, Admir, too. Goal fill a card with stamp. Goal achieved. Look, I think Pichup was like, oh, like, you know, like the stamps, and I was like, oh, like, should we like have it still like fill up? And I'm like, oh, like, would it be like annoying hearing like the stamp thing so many times and stuff? And they're like, no, we're keeping it. I want to see a card completely filled red one day. That day was today. There was no card left. It was all stamp. Ah, welcome in, Admir. Look at that. Stamp. Check. Let's go. Oh wow, my Kayn muscle memory was coming back there on how to draw Rust. For just a split second, I'm like, yeah, and it comes out this way and it goes down. I'm like, oh my god, it came back to me. This realm without much, not too long ago. It was just a bottle of stamping. Quick, we gotta refill the stamps. Do you see the VGen open something called VSona for like character profiles and stuffles? Ooh, I haven't. VSona. So like persona character file? So like people that have maybe like fursonas, VTuber sonas. I feel like I've been so forgetful on, or like not forgetful, like so behind on keeping up with what VGen has been introducing. They've been doing so much, which is really good. And I just haven't been on the platform, I feel like, as much. The whole separate website even can even sell Doppeldo thing. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. You know how we were talking about Lele being all over the place, forgetting stuff, etc. The laundry. I didn't start it that long ago. It's probably still fine. Can you switch laundry for me, Pichu? Kayn greater than laundry. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you understand. Not suicide. Priorities. Can you get that for me, Pichu? Oopsie. There we go. All hidden behind the arm. But it's just like, I find that drawing the whole thing, I know artists will do this a lot, just drawing the whole thing really helps you draw the part that is seen correct and proper. Even though it's not gonna be seen, it still helps visualize kind of the whole thing. I love drawing Sassy Rast. He's just so expressive with his little eyeball. And giving him like squinty eyes, like he's judging you constantly, is my favorite thing. Because we all know he's judging us constantly. Not that long ago, you go 4 to 5 hours ago. No, it was just before I started going streaming. So it's only been, how long have we been streaming for? 3 till 5. It's been 2 hours. That's fine. That's fine, right? Well, technically I threw it in, so it would have taken an hour to like, you know, do its thing. Okay, maybe not quite an hour, maybe like 30 minutes, right? I don't know how long it takes to laundry. How long to laundry, chat? Good day, Wizard Prop Nation. Welcome in, Bisky. How you doing? Yeah, Puffin was so generous. Puffin came in here and dropped the 100 sub bomb. So, welcome to Solba Springs to all you new Solba recruits. Not a Puffin is now your boss. You now report to Puffin. My washer takes 1 to 1.5 hours depending on load size. I know, like, mine definitely doesn't take an hour. I know it is under an hour, but... Use the tour box. I keep forgetting. I keep like defaulting, putting my hand back on the keyboard, and then I'm like, no, use the new tool. New tool, Lily, new tool. You know who it is coming round again. You want a dose of this right now. It's KDA. It's time to talk like that. We won't know how to react. Oh, I was like, what is this like line mark in here? It's the reference that I put in for the site. Really? Dry only takes like 30 to 45 minutes. My dryer's the long one. The wash is the fast one. The dryer's the longer one. How's the toolbox thing working out? Good. I like it. I'm not used to using it yet, for sure. It's still taking me a while to like, I feel like I'm really slow because I don't know where buttons and stuff are. Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. Round, 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 round. She like, but she not bringing us down. Like, I just keep pressing wrong buttons a lot right now is my biggest problem. Welcome in, Kijabi! Congrats on the subby. Welcome to Silver Springs. But yeah, no, I do like it. For me, for real, for real. Wait, did you get one too, Fox? Or maybe you told me that you already had one and you liked it. I know I had a lot of art people who had it already. Yeah, you've had the pro one? It's just taking me a while to like get used to the button presses. I still don't know if I like where my undo and redo is. I did them to the D-pad, like the bottom two D-pads. But I feel like I wanna put it on the like big button or maybe like the side button. And then I did like my change color to the one underneath the joystick. I don't know. I might still need to remap to find like a good workflow. All right, that looks pretty Kayn Rust like. I think I'm happy with that. The angle was really, really difficult to try to get it in, but I think I'm liking it. Shift. Doggo time, no worries. The undo, the flip canvas that make new layer multiple brushes toggles are the one I use the most. Yeah. Finally home, drinking orange cream Coke Zero. Ooh, that sounds really good. I do love me some orange soda. I didn't even know that there was a Coke version. I'll have to see if I can find it. Would you say that you like Kayn over Varus? I know you like both lots, but is Kayn slightly higher in the tier list? I flip-flop all the time. I flip-flop back and forth. So Varus is definitely like my OG Darkened boy. He was just always my favorite because of the long white hair demon boy look. And then they gave him his music video and updated his lore, and I was like, oh my god, now this man is perfect. And like the Varus splash art, the original Varus splash art, still might be one of my favorite splash arts in the game. I'll find it. This is the Varus splash art. This, okay, it's very blurry, but oh well, it'll be fine for you guys. This is definitely like my favorite splash art ever. Like, I don't want to use a skin because I just love the default Varus splash art so much. I really, really like this splash art a lot. And so then like, oh my gosh, when they updated him, I was like, oh my gosh, he's beautiful and stuff. I really like Kayn's like personality and story of Kayn a lot. So from like a lore standpoint, I did really, really like Kayn a lot too. And I did like his look and stuff like that a lot as well too. But I liked Varus's look more, I guess. But then they came out with Snow Moon Kayn. And that's probably like... This was a skin that like Riot was like, all right, Lily, we'll make a skin for you. They were just straight up, we'll make a skin for you, Lily. We'll make an entire skin line for you and you only. And the Snow Moon skins are my favorite. I absolutely love them. And they just happened to give it to Kayn. So my favorite skin line before Snow Moon came out was Blood Moon. And I always wanted a Blood Moon Kayn. I was like, please give Blood Moon Kayn, Blood Moon Kayn, Blood Moon Kayn. That's what I want. That's what I want. And then they came out with Snow Moon Kayn, and I was like, wait, hold up. This is like 5,000% better. What did you do, Riot? You just went into my noggin and my brain and then pulled out everything, the color palettes, and like I love like just snow and winter themes and stuff like that. And I was like, this like cultist snow, like what? They just like made me a skin line essentially. So I have like all the Snow Moon skins. But Snow Moon Kayn is definitely like my favorite. Like Kayn has a prestige skin and I have it, but like nothing can pull me away from Snow Moon being Kayn's best skin. And then this was like the first year they came out with Snow Moon and I was over the moon happy. And then they were like, Lily, you funded the entire Snow Moon skin line, so you know what we're gonna do just for you? We're also gonna give you Snow Moon Varus. They knew! They were like, you know, you gave us so much of your wallet, Lily. We really appreciate that. Thank you for the contribution. You can have a Varus. So next year they made me Varus as well. And I'm like, I do love like Snow Moon Varus as well. But his default splash, wherever it was, is just so good as well. The coloring and like the lighting, the backlit with, It's just really good. But yeah, they legitimately gave me Kayn and they gave me Varus, and I was like, how? They've never made me more happy in my life than when they came out with Kayn and then immediately followed it up with a Varus skin. So, Riot, if you're listening, I would love a Snow Moon Zahen. All right? Snow Moon Zahen, you can do it. You make all the Varuses, or all the Darkin be a part of the Snow Moon line. You could do Aatrox as well, but you know, only for the skins. Was there any Kayn board themes in TFT? No. Which faction or country is Kayn from? So he is originally a Noxian. So he was a child that was orphaned in Noxus, but he is known as an Ionian. So he was sent to Ionia to die. He didn't die. And then an Ionian picked him up and he was born and raised in Ionia. But he is technically Noxian blood, I guess. But yeah, so like I constantly flip-flop of like, do I love Varus more or do I like Kayn more? I think, yeah, I just really like Kayn's voice actor and voice lines a lot, so I think that puts it up a lot. Varus is good too now that they did his update. His are a lot better. Like his old voice lines and stuff were very dated. And I still like hear that old Varus as opposed to like having Kayn be a newer champion compared to Varus, right? So I think Kayn has that going for him, but I think Varus will always be my baby too. I love them both so much. But yeah, I always just say Kayn is my favorite, but Varus is not far behind. I think it's just, I really love the banter and the voice lines between Kayn and Rost, especially in the Odyssey skin line. They are very, so Odyssey actually has its own lore. It has its own universe and lore. So it is a bit different. And even Kayn's personality is a little bit different in that Odyssey Kayn skin. The Odyssey version of Kayn definitely made me like super fall in love with Kayn. And when they had the Odyssey event come out and stuff, that like really made me fall in love with Kayn a lot. And it's just because like the banter between Rost and Kayn are really funny. They just have such good chemistry and like synergy. The writing for it was really, really well done. And I'm so sad that Rost's voice actor passed away, because I really did like Rost's voice as well too. I don't know what they're gonna end up doing if they have to record more lines, but hopefully they find somebody good. But yeah, I'm gonna miss him a lot. For the skins! I know, my heart. Such a good song, though. The abyss is where I will hide. Burn it down. Look, I spent all that work to only see that much of it. But I know it's drawn in proper perspective, okay? I couldn't draw it without that, so. It's like you don't see it at all, but at least now I know it's drawn properly. Or like, at least drawn well enough for my brain to accept it. And all is ash again. I feel like it's like one of those things too, like it's drawn right. Like when you look at this, it looks right. But then like when you erase it, It feels like you should see like some of the scythe somewhere in here, doesn't it? I don't like that part of it, but it is drawn, I think, okay. Cause like when I toggle, I'm like, yeah, that looks good. It looks good. I just gotta believe myself. Believe myself. For some reason, it's just like with everything, it looks a little chopped off or wrong, but unless this maybe is supposed to be. Down, burn it down. This is the end. I think that is better. Welcome back. Also, welcome in, Guy. How are you doing? Kai, another wonderful streamer artist. Be sure to give them a follow and check out. How you doing? Have you been working on any art recently? I'm good. Good to hear. No art recently, just soup. Soup's pretty good. I also made some soup recently, actually. I made a potato soup. Thank you for getting the shout out, Blaze. All right, now we need to figure out. Oh, wait. I got 15 minutes, and then we gotta go do our get ready for Weeb Wednesday. 15 minutes. I'm probably not gonna finish much in time, but I need to figure out his clothing for his lower half, his loins. I need to cover his loins. Taking the immersion blender that my father never uses and using it to, veggie soup, heck yeah. Sausage and rice gumbo. I've never had a gumbo. I'd probably like it though. Gotta kick it in the next gear. What does Kayn wear? All right, bye Rust. Let's see, what does Kayn wear? I know he's just got like the belt thing and the pants. I don't know if I'll do. I might go more Legends of Runeterra Kayn-esque. So Legends of Runeterra Kayn, he has more of like a belt with pants, and then he also has the one sleeve thing going on. I didn't do his
tattoo on the other side, on the other arm. That might be faster to do. But I'll show. So like this Kayn here is more like from the end game. He's got like this belt and stuff like that. Legends of Runeterra. He's got more like realistic clothing, I would say. This is, I guess, like the concept art for him. So he's got more of like belt and like loose clothing with the pants, right? This was like the final artwork that they did for him. So I think I might go more leaning in that direction rather than the belt thing. Because the belt thing just doesn't make sense. And it's very cartoony. And I want it to look more realistic than like in-game cartoony, I guess. So. Wait, also Fox, thank you for gifting us up to Kai. Kai, welcome to Solba Springs. Welcome in, welcome in. No ads for you. The white paint on those metal card coupons, did you say? It was just paint or special paint? It is a special paint for sublimation. So it needs to have a sublimation coating. Coating, I would call it. I think you can buy like spray paint or something to like spray stuff with, but it is a very like, just like a specific coating in order to use it for sublimation. So usually places that like do sublimation blanks kind of know a bit more, but one ramen, please. Coming right up. Except I don't do any of the work, so Solbas, get to it. Hop, hop. Ah! Get on it, Fox. Kai demands the Silba. One ramen. One Foxfire ramen to go. I'll do it after Thanksgiving break. Oh yeah, it's Thanksgiving. Is it Thanksgiving today for you guys? Or is it like on the holiday or something? I don't know how American Thanksgiving works very well. Tomorrow, okay. Happy early Thanksgiving, Foxfires. Are you guys excited to eat lots of good food? Eat all the good food. Shoulder blocking. We'll do another one for pants. Okay, how do I want to do this? Let's say yes. In the morning. Uh-oh, being forced to go this year. Excited for food, but not the family gathering. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes. Just keep your eyes set on that food. Yeah, Kai's right. Please do not set any houses on fire or deep frying turkeys. Please and thank you. Keep an eye on your turkeys. Keep them outside with good fire break. not on the dead grass, please. Not on the wooden deck, please. Oh no, my folks are feeling the absence of children, so they're coming up here to have breakfast with us on Friday since we can't go down. Aw, that's sweet that they're coming up then. What? 90% chance my truck keys will get taken when I get to the family member's house? What? What? God. Hands up. Whoop. I guess I should be done, shouldn't I? It is time. Ding dong, Wing Wednesdays! I know, it's time, it's time. All right, we'll work on this some other time. I'll keep working ahead at it. I take so long to sketch. I apologize. We did get pretty far though. We added the blocking, I guess, for pants, this blocking, and we did Kayn's scythe. I think we started here, right? I think this is where we started. So a couple hours, got the scythe figured out, a little bit for the shoulder, and he's got some pants now, so we're getting there. Me too. Art is hard, let me tell you. I feel it. I would bring the spare key if I knew where I left him. Oh no. My mother's locking in on me and my brother's being around for family gatherings. Locking in. Lock the boys in. Wait, does turkey... What was it? Oh, it moved. Dousing turkey in gas to cook it in the house, a bad idea. I'm gonna go on a limb and say might be a bad idea. Pointless USA trivia for you. Thanksgiving typically refers to Plymouth colonies Thanksgiving from 1621, but the first USA Thanksgiving actually occurred in 1619 by members of the Berkeley 100 in Virginia. Now you know. Thank you, Ambles. Well, even that isn't technically true. Wait. Yeah, art is super hard. I agree. Also a nya nya, nya nya, and of course a gong gong for a blaze. Yeah, so we actually won't raid anybody today because in a half hour, we are going to be watching Weeb Wednesday. The Lily party doesn't stop here. We are watching right now the first, well, I guess not the first 3 episodes. We're watching Dr. Stone Season 4, Part 2. So we finished watching Part 1 already, and then Part 2 came out, and then I got busy, and we haven't been able to get back to it until now. And then you guys also picked Apothecary Diaries first. But yeah, we're going to watch Part 2 of Season 4. So I believe that is episode 70. Oz, thank you so much for telling me what episode it was. That was very helpful. But yeah, episode 70. So it would be 70, 71, 72 that we're going to watch today. Ah, gotcha, Hambles. Yeah, so we can do a Discord raid. Close all these Kayn tabs that I have open. Also make sure I save. And, yeah, we'll go from here. Born to make history. Where is Discord? Because I gotta get because we can't just like pick any emote. It has to be the Discord one so that we can actually raid the Discord. So I gotta pick a Discord emote so that you guys can copy paste. Oh, let's do a Lily Cool. Weeb Wednesday raid. Yes, I say Wednesday. Does anybody else do that? I have to say Wednesday so that I remember to spell Wednesday properly. There we go. Oh, the popcorn chicken would have been good too. Okay, you can use Blaze's too, but there's mine. And yeah, like I said, we won't do a raid because we're just gonna head off into the Discord and start the watch party in about a half an hour. So it's gonna start in a half hour. It starts at 6 p.m. So yeah, half hour, we will start up the Weeb Wednesday. That gives people a little bit of time after watching the stream, you know, go to the washroom, maybe grab some snackies, get your popcorn and everything ready. But yeah, it's a good point to jump in because it is kind of like a break in it's like the start of the part, today. So, yeah, but thank you for joining me. Hopefully you enjoyed watching me draw my ultimate husbando, Kayn. I'm very excited. I hope I can do justice. It's very intimidating. I'm like, I don't know if I can draw an art worthy of a card, but we're gonna try our darndest to get this drawn and actually physically printed, and then I can actually use it when I go to play games. So yeah, we'll have some other art time at some point. Oh, we won't have RV there yet. We won't have tomorrow because Hostroid is doing something tomorrow instead. And I was like, that's okay. I don't know my news yet from the hospital when they were suggesting it. So I was like, I don't mind not doing it this Thursday just because of that. And then I know I have my appointment next Thursday. I don't know what time it is though. I might be able to still do RV there yet. We'll see. But yeah, we kind of want to look at it again, but we'll do some research. So yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow. But we might be able to do a stream on Saturday for sure. Maybe we'll keep drawing Kayn or something on Saturday. So look forward to that. But yeah, I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone it is for you, Foxfires. I hope it's a good one. If you are off to bed, then sweet dreams. Sometimes it's late for you. But otherwise, we're going to go raid the Discord. I pressed the wrong button. No, everything's opening on my screen. Cancel. We're fine, we're safe. I don't know where I left off. I hope it's a good one. You're off the bed. Sweet dreams. There's, I think, 2 chickens on the screen. Otherwise, let's go watch some Dr. Stone in the Discord. All right, bye-bye. See you.